Let's first start off by putting everybody in a situation. First, let's imagine you in just taking a walk back to your house, and you see yourself walking towards a kind-looking stranger. And you give it no second thought, and you see them passing by you, and you just kind of glance over your shoulder. And next thing you know, you black out. You wake up and you have no keys, no car, no belongings, and your house is completely wiped of everything valuable that you have. And you're only left with nothing, and you have absolutely no memory of what just happened. So first off, I'm going to start with what exactly this mysterious drug is that's referred to as the devil's breath. And then next I'm going to go over what the drug is derived from and where it originated. And lastly, I'm going to go over what potential dangers come along with this drug. First off, according to the Daily Mail by Beth Stebner on May 12, 2012, this is also referred to as scopolamine, and this is the chemical makeup of the drug itself. And the devil's breath, comes in multiple forms. One is liquid, the other is powder, and the other is pills. So with these different forms, they can come in multiple different ways of attack. First one it can be slipped into a drink, and it's completely odorless and tasteless, so you'll not be able to tell that there was anything in your drink to begin with. It can also be doused into a cloth and placed over your mouth, and you'll completely black out minutes after. And another way is, in powder form, it can be blown into your face, and you can also black out a minute after that. And recently it has gone onto a slowly exponential rise as it creeps not only within the original place, which is Colombia, but it's also creeped within all over the world. And as my second point, I'm going to go over where it's derived from and where it originated. It is derived from a tree commonly found in South Africa, referred to as the borachero tree. The borachero tree may seem to be harmless with its white and with its harmless flowers, but okay. According to an article on digitaljournal.com by Yukio Strickchan on May 14, 2012, scopolamine has a chemical that competes with amino acid or nuclear transmitter inside your brain, which is called acetylcholine, which helps you actually form memories. So when you're under this drug, you're unable to create memories in your head. So that's why you're unable to remember the events that occur while under this drug. As my last point, I'm going to be going over what exactly happens when you're under the drug. When you're under the drug, you're completely unable to do what you want to do. So you're basically someone else's pet. So if someone tells you to say something, you'll say it. If someone tells you to do something, you'll do it without thinking twice about it at all. And another effect that comes along with the devil's breath is you have completely no recollection of what happens under the drug. So the next day after whatever occurs, you will not be able to remember who gave you the drug, what happened, and the things you did. And secondly, if there is a large dose of the drug, you can potentially die from the amount of chemicals that come along with it. There has been stories both written on CNN, multiple newspapers, and a particular story is one that I found on the Star News, written on April 7, 2010 by Ryan Duffy, a BBS correspondent. There was once a lady who was just taking a walk back to her house, and then she saw a man that, what incident happened when there was a man asked her to take him to her house. She did exactly just that after he already gave her the drug, and she even helped him clear her own house. So he asked her to take all her belongings, give it to him, and she did exactly that, and even helped him take everything that was inside her house. The next morning, she did not know what happened. She did not know that there was a man that even gave her any drugs, and she didn't even recall giving the belongings that she had in her house to the criminal. But fortunately, she was completely unharmed, so rather than multiple other instances where the man or offender rapes them, she was completely unharmed. So after I have went over what the drug is, where it's derived from, and where its origin was, and the multiple effects that come with it, I hope you guys have a more better understanding of what exactly the devil's drug is. And let's all just hope that we don't one day wake up with no belongings, no car, and absolutely no recollection of what happened.